Oh, Al, we are so happy this morning. We've got Taraji P. Henson joining us. The award-winning actress has starred in films like Hidden Figures, hit TV shows like Empire. And for her latest role in the new movie Straw, she plays a single mother who reaches her breaking point. Take a look.
You're taking my baby?
She'll be in good hands.
She's in good hands with me.
That's what we have to determine.
No, my daughter is safe with me.
Teacher and the principal said she comes to school very hungry.
I work 2 jobs, okay? I work 2 jobs to make sure we have what we can to eat, okay?
Taraji, good morning. I have to say, the first 20 minutes of this are it's just painful because you really realize there's a story behind people's pain and what sometimes they find themselves, the situations they find themselves in. Tell me about it.
There's always a why.
Yeah.
And that's why you should err on the side of kindness and grace, because you never know what a person's going through. We all have it in us to break or snap.
Yes.
I think what saves us all from that breaking point is a support system.
Yeah.
That my character, Janiyah, did not have one.
No. She's a single mother. She finds herself at the breaking point.
Yes.
Straw. The straw that breaks the camel's back, and she is broken.
Yes.
What was it like for you to play this? And you know that moment of single motherhood. I mean, her situation is extreme, but you know that you lived that when you were younger.
Yeah, but the difference is that I always had a support system.
Yes.
You know, when my lights were about to be turned off, it's like, Mom or Aunt or whoever, can you loan me some money? You know, and she didn't have that. She carried the weight of the world for 2 people on her shoulders, and that can be difficult. And she just had the day from hell where everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And she was just trying to make the best of it. And everything is for her daughter. Everything she does is for her daughter. As parents, that's what we do.
Absolutely. It's intense. There are some surprises we won't.
Oh, yeah.
We won't give away. Tyler Perry, I mean, he wrote this for you.
Yes.
Which, I mean, is kind of amazing. So you just call him like, okay, I wrote this. It's for you, so you're doing this.
He brings me pretty much everything that he does.
Yes.
And I'm like, I feel like I don't think this is mine. I think this is someone else's blessing. And then he'll keep writing. And when he sent me Straw, he said, I got it. I got one for you. And I read it, and I was like, this is it.
Amazing. I can't believe you shot this in 4 days.
Well, I shot my part in
Your
4
part,
days.
yes. Yes, of course.
I was actually still working on Fight Night with Sam Jackson and Kevin Hart. And so they worked out my schedule. I had 4 days. I worked like Thursday through Sunday, and then Monday I was right back on the set of Fight Night. But Tyler is the one who challenged me to do that, to go from one character to another and go back to that character, because he came to me with a film called Acrimony while I was on Empire.
Yeah.
And we did the same thing. Filmed that in my part in 5 days, and I had to go right back to being
He's
Cookie.
like making you do like yoga stretches. But
he challenges
yes.
me. Yeah, I love to be challenged.
Well, I think you deserve a little downtime after that. And I hear that Bali is becoming your favorite place. It is a place I have dreamed of going my whole life.
Go.
And you did a whole series there. You got to do like a travel series.
I did. Well, first I went on my own for a month because I just felt like I was losing myself and I needed to unplug and get away. And my girlfriend was like, let's make it a girls trip. I said, no, it's not about y'all. This is about me, because I wasn't feeling like myself anymore. And I went to Bali. They call her Mother Bali because she's very nurturing. I mean, from the food that comes right out of the soil and the way that people pray over everything. It's just a beautiful place. You have to go.
What happens when you go by yourself? I mean, we all we got like to do trips in the girls trip where you bring the kids, which we don't call that a vacation. We call that a trip when the kids are little.
Yes.
But like to go by yourself for that time. It's so profound.
Well, it forced me to be present.
Yeah.
And I was forced to meet new people and have conversations that I probably would have never had I taken my friends. Friends are safety nets.
Yes.
And it's kind of like a protection barrier from meeting other people.
Yeah.
So I wanted to force myself to be present and in the moment and really speak and connect with new people. And it was the most amazing experience. I stayed in Ubud, which is the center of the island. This is the most spiritual part of the island. It's not the most touristy. I stayed in the middle of a rice field. I literally landed at like 1 o'clock in the morning. They made me a herbal bath. I took the bath. I slept for 12 hours.
Wow.
I hadn't slept prior to getting to Bali, I hadn't slept like a solid 8 hours, and God knows when.
Well, it's super inspiring. By the way, I saw you and your buddy Jenna.
Yeah.
You know, I think you were her first guest co-host.
Yeah,
so
I kicked
cute.
It off.
You did. You did. And you were the example. Now we all just are jumping in behind you. But you should come back. That was really fun to see that side of you too.
Thank you.
Taraji, thank you so much. The movie is called Straw. It's great to have you here. It will be available on Netflix this Friday.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.